Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that made me. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. I am your girl, Talisa Rae, and this is Truthful Thursday, where I promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God, I do. You know, I want you to think about it. You can share it with me if you want to, or you keep it to yourself, but I want you to think about it. Where would you say you are when it comes to sex? Would you say that, I do all right. I'm average. I'm not a beginner, but I'm not all an expert. I'm not, exploring no new things. I don't always have fireworks and 5-gun salutes. Like, or would you say, I do all right for myself. I ain't never had no complaints. Most of us probably will fall in the I do all right. I ain't never had no complaints. Ain't nobody ever said nothing bad about me. Anybody told me that my sex was no good. Well, have you ever realized that people never do? It's always somebody said, and it's word of mouth, and it comes back to the person that, they were cold as a fish or dead as a fish. That they were a jackrabbit, hop along Cassidy that came too quick and then couldn't get it back up, went right to sleep like I wasn't even there. That they think that this was really like, it's like a lollipop, like that's really how you get me where I need to be. No. Oh, they use their teeth. Like, no one is telling you that to your face. We all walk around thinking, I ain't never had no complaints. I'm good in the bed. I do all right. And I just realized, we need to stop pretending. We need to be honest and upfront. And I'm not saying go and hurt people's feelings, but I'm saying be truthful about your experience. I think it's something that you should talk about. I am free with my sexuality. I'm open, and I feel like you should be able to have a conversation about the experiences that you have. You have the conversations when it's good to you. You should have conversations when it's not so good either. And I'm not saying go and hurt nobody's feelings. Like, how when a woman is scorned and she be like, you little dick ass nigga, you couldn't even get me. No, I'm not telling you to go and do that. I am going to tell you a few things that may help you out so that you're able to communicate how you feel about a not so great sexual encounter. For instance, let's just start right here. 80% of sex is all mental. Period, point blank. 20% is the actual action. So I'm here to tell you, if you guys are not connected, you're not connected emotionally, mentally, you're not connected spiritually, there's no connection, you guys haven't, had real deep conversations, you really don't like the person, they all right, they cool, but you're not really into them, sex is just gonna be that. Just sex. Regular old plain old sex. You're going to get there. That's going to be it. But if you have some type of connection, some type of chemistry, it is going to produce fireworks. I don't care how experienced you are on the lower scale or the higher scale. If you have a connection, it is going to be explosives, cannons, 5-gun salutes, the whole 9 yards. Just think about it for me. If you're seeing someone now and sex is great, you're like, oh my God, he moves me. Yes. And y'all stop talking. You don't fool with each other. Y'all break up. And you see each other some time ago. And you know how women are. We don't want to add notches to our belt. And they coming on to you like, oh yeah, well, it ain't like I'm going to be doing nothing different. And you go and you have sex with them. 8 times out of 10, it's nothing like you remember. You're like, what? I thought this isn't what I thought it was. This isn't all what it's cracked up to be. This isn't it. What happened was you no longer are connected. You don't have the chemistry. You were just doing something to do something, and that's why it ain't worked out for you. Seriously. Following up on the connection thing. If it's just a little one night stand because you drunk or you just met somebody and you doing something, you know that it's just sex. So don't expect no explosive anything. Just be like, I got what I needed, and you move on with your life. In that situation, you probably could say whatever you want. You could even be like, what, this ain't working. Get up. This is no good. Like, you could, and be like, fuck it, because I wasn't planning on seeing you anyway.
But the problem with that is they could be crazy. It could cut your ass, kill your ass, whole lot of shit, choke you till you die, not ask for, sexual pleasure.
I'm just telling you the truth. Okay, so be careful with that. I'm going to throw this in here now. Always be safe. Also, I want you to remember everything isn't for everybody. Just because you do this a certain way does not mean that person's going to like it too. Just because you give sloppy fellatio doesn't mean that they're going to like it. They might like dry, old, boring fellatio. Also, I need us to stop faking. All women do it. Sometimes we do it just so that we can get it over with. But it's important that if this is someone that you like and something you want to continue to do with them, that you be honest about the situation. Like, I'm not saying be like, oh, this ain't right. You stop. No, I'm not saying it. I'm saying, we do give verbal cues. We do make noises that indicate whether or not we're enjoying ourselves. We do give pats on the back and have those conversations at the end. But when it's no good, don't say nothing. Please be quiet. Please don't. Please just be like, they're going to get it. They're going to get it. Your body is going to go stiff. You're going to go cold. You're going to go silent damn near. They're going to know. And at that point, if you really are trying to get them to get you where you need to be, you need to start talking and telling them what it is you like. You need to start saying, do it like this, or move to the right, or let's try it on the side, or let's try it from the back flat. You're going to have to say what it is you like, because I want you to remember, they don't know what you like until you express it to them, until you open up your mouth and you say, this is what I like. This is how I get to where I need to be. I had one guy say to me once, if you ever want me to, come quicker, kiss me on my neck. Well, that wasn't necessary. However, it was good to know. It was good information. Just in case, the session was too long and you was like, oh, you knew exactly what to do to get him there. But there were other ways of doing that. You have to learn the person you're with. I just feel like no one ever tells you that you're not good. You think you're doing just fine because no one ever verbalizes it. But if you think back on your life, you could probably say, oh, well, that probably wasn't enjoyable. Or I think we both mutually agreed and that's why we don't talk to each other anymore. I know at this period of my life, I wasn't as well versed in the act as I am now. Yeah, seriously, I be contemplating this kind of stuff. Y'all, I'm a little analytical. I be overthinking everything sometimes. Yes, overthinking things sometimes. And so things like this come through my mind. And one of my girlfriends and I had this conversation and I just thought, let me go ahead and share this with you. Let me go ahead and tell y'all the truth. They don't know you. If you're not connected, it ain't going to be no good. They don't know you, so you're going to have to teach them. And you're going to have to stop pretending that it's good when it's not. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. Thank you so much for watching this edition of Truthful Thursday. If it is your first time visiting me, do me a favor and click that young subscribe button so you can rock with me. Yes, if you have been rocking with me for a while, you know me, I'm so grateful to you and for you. Go ahead and tell your friends. While you're commenting and liking and sharing, tell your friends, send them your favorite Truthful Thursday. Tell them, go watch Talisa Rae. Girl, this was good. And let them, because y'all normally like the same kind of stuff, let them join in on the fun. Let them be friends with us. Let them come in on the dialogue. Don't be holding me, hogging me, hiding me, all for yourself. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I will see you on the next video.